Blessings and welcome to all of my tantalizing Taurians out there. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy, and this is your August 2020 tarot reading, whether it's your sun, moon, or rising sign in a Taurus. So let's connect to the first house, Taurus. That is the self position. Connection to you, Taurus. What is the light attribute that you may want to feel, connect to, understand this month? What is that energy vibration? You do have Uranus in your first house still for the next so many years. So anything can happen. So let's see here. Yeah, and there goes the destroyer. That is the Uranus energy. No kidding. It is about anything can happen. But what it says on this card, releasing what is potentially destructive. Preparing for a new life. So some of you Taurians are preparing for some type of new life. Something that you are releasing that may be potentially dangerous. But yeah, the destroyer. That is the Uranus energy in your first house. Destroying, preparing new energy, being more eccentric, more out there, more unique, right? So being the rebel. So let's see here. I was going to pull a few seashell oracles to just receive a little bit more insight for you, Aries, in the first house of the self position, what you need to be aware of. So let's see what these seashell oracles are here for you. For this one, it's called the Pencil Urchin. And it says, communication, the importance of sharing thoughts and feelings. So this will be definitely a month that you want to be able to communicate effectively, to share your feelings, your thoughts, right? And this may be in connection to your loved ones, your children. You have some strong connections to your fifth house of love and children. So this is about you being able to communicate and share your thoughts and feelings. So the other seashell you received here, it's called the cat's tongue oyster. Keeping silent and not speaking up. So what are you keeping silent? What are you not saying? So we'll have to look in a little deeper. So maybe this is why the destroyer's here. What's that say? The cat's caught your tongue, right? So maybe this is important about communicating something that you need to speak up about. But it may make some, there may be an eruption because of that. But I feel it's for you, Taurus. For you to be really aligned to your own self, your own uniqueness. So let's go to the second house, the connection to finances and resources. Taurus, your house. You are connected to the second house. And you have the Nine of Wands here. So this is about challenges that you've had to feel maybe in your finances. Not giving up, fighting the good cause. Trying to find, this is maybe why there's a new life. You've been really fighting for changes in your finances. And you've been fighting a battle, but you are not giving up, right? So let's see here. Let's pull one more card in your second house of finances here. Taurus, what is that card here? Choices. So don't give up, because I feel there are choices about which way you need to go in regards to the best avenue to grow your finances, to have the right resources for yourself. So that is maybe why some changes are happening, because you are fighting the battle. You're not giving up on what you want to change, what you want to create, the choices you want to make for yourself here. And this could be that you really, for some of you, Taurans, your creative flow, the opening up to the Uranus energy is really coming strongly. And a lot of you are really creating your own desires. You really want to be open to your own uniqueness here. And it really is maybe this time where you are making those choices that you don't want to give up on your dreams, right? That you really believe that you can now speak up. So, this card want to fly out. Third house. Let's go to the third house. So have strength, have power, have courage. You do have Venus in your third house now. And Venus in Cancer, it's all about flowing in a loving and beautiful way, to be able to communicate your strength and your uniqueness, right? So yes, there's some type of power, some type of ability for you to really create your desires, to learn a skill, to get your word out, right? Communication, you have this pencil urchin. Maybe you have something to say, something to communicate. And this is about having courage to speak up now, right? So yes, you have the courage to speak up and communicate what you need to say. So let's pull another card in your third house, Taurus, of communication. What do you need to speak up and say? You do have the power. And whatever you have to say, it looks like it's needed. And maybe this is why it's about you finally speaking up for yourself and not staying in the Nine of Wands. And then you get the Death card here. So yeah, a big change is coming. The Destroyer, right? You've got two cards of something that needs to be destroyed, something potentially dangerous for you, that your angels are protecting you. There's this power and courage that you are having to maybe, get through something that is potentially dangerous. Maybe this is a month that you really have to watch out, right? In your life, in your, connection to your own self here, in your day-to-day life. So let's go into the fourth house. So have courage for what needs to be destroyed. Something through communication needs to be said. Let's see, for something maybe potentially dangerous if you don't say something. Maybe that's what it is. So let's go to the fourth house of family and home, and you will have a new moon there. The new moon will be on August 18th in Leo, okay? So that will be affecting your fourth house of family and home. So let's see what is happening with some type of new beginning, maybe in your family life, in your home life. Something that you can look forward to. Two of Pentacles, choices. So we do see a choice card up here and not giving up. So I feel there's some choices that you need for balance. This may be what I feel is an opportunity to really create your own desires. And I feel like you're trying to juggle and make choices in your finances so that you can really use your creative flow, the genius within you that really wants to come out. So I do feel that you are trying to find balance in your home life, your workflow. You want to make some choices. You've got the courage this month to make changes for something new. So let's see. Let's pull another card here for you, Taurus. What is that? Sailing away. Yeah, getting through the obstacles of finding victory and success here. In something moving forward finally. There may have been some challenges, maybe this is finally getting through some type of obstacle for balance in your home life. I feel now you have the courage to move forward. Maybe this is about accepting a job offer somewhere far away, leaving the stability, making a choice to go in a new direction. Yeah, some of you Taurans may be receiving some type of offer to maybe move, to start some type of new endeavor. And that's why the Destroyer's here. It may not be easy leaving your family life, comfort and security of home life. But some of you are going to have the courage to do it, Taurus. Yes, some of you are taking a journey to go see family. Big changes, something coming out. So let's see in the fifth house. What do we have? Oh, yes. And so the fourth house, not only do you have that new moon, you will have the sun there for part of the time, and Mercury. Then it'll go into your fifth house, the sun and Mercury, for a part of the time too. So you're dealing with some fourth and fifth energy. The fifth house is love, romance, children, creativity. So there's a spotlight to be able to maybe communicate your feelings to the one that you love in the fifth house, right? So let's see what that card is for you Taurians. You've got, look at this, the Page of Wands, communication, fire, action. So you may be connecting to someone who may be younger than you, but it may be a connection to a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries vibration for some of you. But this is about having fun. The Page of Wands is about fun and adventure and getting out and doing something, going on a journey. Yeah, some of you may be going on a journey to go visit family, having fun and adventures. This is the connection to children, the Page of Wands. So there may be some connection to a child that maybe that you're having to deal with. That may be something coming up, some type of light that is coming to you, having to make some choices about a child, maybe in regards to how you handle some situation with a child. How do you handle that? So we got a commitment. So I'm feeling, wow, some of you Taurians, it looks like there's a strong commitment of love and fun and romance out there. So this is definitely a month for you Taurians to have fun. There seems to be some type of commitment. And my little kitty wants to say hi. So yes, he's just making himself comfortable. So let's pull some love cards here for you in the house of love, because it does look like there's commitment, love, fun, and excitement. So let's see. Yeah, there's a strong fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries for some of you out there. So Taurus, what's the love? What's the love? What's the love? Let's feel. Let's see. Let's connect. What's the first card? Religious factors. So there may be someone very different from you that you're going to connect to. Someone who has different spiritual or religious values. Someone who's different culturally. But it seems to be a connection that could be quite strong, because that could be your soulmate. No kidding. So yes, Taurus, some of you are connecting to your soulmate. And there is some type of spiritual factor, some type of karmic connection to a soulmate for some of you. This may be the month, Taurus, that there is a strong connection to a soulmate. Connecting and receiving a commitment to your soulmate. There's a strong attraction to someone. So yes, this fifth house, Taurus, you need to have fun. You need to enjoy yourself, because there's a commitment. There's really some fun times out there for you, Taurus. So let's pull a couple more cards in love. Wow, soulmate. Oh my gosh, come on. Who gets these two cards in the same deck here? Look at this. Taurus, are you calling in your soulmate? Because it looks like your prayers and affirmations are going to bring that beautiful energy, because there's a strong attraction to someone. So, wow, I think I'm going to leave that at that, because you can't get any better than that. So, yes, Taurus, strong connection to love and commitment. Fire and desire, that's why there's the destroyer. Preparing for a new life, a big change coming for some of you Taurus that's coming out of the blue. Wasn't expecting it, and wow, here it comes. So let's go to the sixth house, your day-to-day life, your work regime, your health flow. So Taurus, how is your health regime? Your sixth house of your day-to-day life, Five of Cups. So it looks like something is not flowing in the way that you want, Taurus. Something is not working in your day-to-day life, and you're feeling disappointed. Something you are going through emotionally in your day-to-day life that you want change. Maybe this is about you having more fun and excitement. This is why the destroyer is here. Is there something that you need to release so that you can get out of the Five of Cups? So look at your day-to-day life and what is not bringing you the joy. And find out how you can make some better choices emotionally to have that stability and love and light. Yeah, there seems to be something that some of you Taurans need to break free from. The snake. This is about breaking free from maybe a relationship, a betrayal, something that you're keeping silent and not speaking up about, Taurus. So yeah, some of you, there is a snake. There's something in your day-to-day life that you haven't been happy about. It could be about work. Maybe the flow of what you've been hoping in work has not been what you want. There may be something happening in what you do every day that you want to change. Maybe this is about getting healthier, emotionally more stable. But I do feel you're facing you're keeping silent. And now it's time to communicate something so that you can get out of the Five of Cups. This is your own strength. This is about you destroying something. You know, fighting your own battle and making that choice of which way you want to go. So, yes, let's go to the 7th house. And that is connections to your partnerships, your relationships, Taurus. So let's look at that card and see. Ooh, the Emperor card. Look at that. That's an Aries vibration. So there may be a strong Aries connection for some of you Taurians, okay? So this is someone who may own his own company, his own business, someone who's strong in their own authority, someone who puts things into action and does it, someone who wants to go have some fun in the sun, right? So that's what the Emperor is here to do. So yeah, some of you, I feel there's a strong, there's fire going on, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries for you Taurians. You've got some fire and desire. There is definitely love and sexuality and passion and a commitment for some of you this month. But some of you have to make the right choice. Some of you need to break free. Maybe this is about you standing as the Emperor and being that rebel. You know, the Emperor is that connection to the rebel. Uranus being in your 1st house. Maybe you're finally breaking free from a relationship. And standing strong, breaking free from the silent, right? And communicating something that you need to, that you've been hiding. So, Taurus, one more card here. What is up with this Emperor? Let's see here. One more card. Emperor. Book of Secrets. Hello. There you go. So some of you Taurans are holding a secret about a commitment, about a relationship, this connection to maybe an Emperor. So, yes, things need to be said, right? Keeping silent. So let's go to the 8th house. What's the 8th house? That is the connection to change, transformation, destroyer, right? Death, right? So healing also in that 8th house. Secrets being revealed. Understanding the emotional issues that you're dealing with, right? So let's see here. What is that card in your 8th house, Taurus? Well, there we go. You get 2 cards. Again, another card of choices. And again, that moon's energy is coming through. You've got that full moon on 3 August, that new moon on 18 August. Choices, I feel, are going to come through this month for you to understand, have clarity, so that you can have this new beginning. That's what the Fool card is, right? Having a leap of faith, believing in the choices, connecting to the moon's energy, listening to the guidance, understanding what your angels and guides are saying to you, making some choices to prepare for a new life. There's something being destroyed, and you have the power of the Emperor to make it happen. Yes, choices that are going to allow you to end something, transformation, to begin something. Because when you end and destroy, you have that rebirth, right? You have that new beginning. You start off with the Fool's card. Your new journey begins. All you have to do is make the choices of where that journey is taking you. Is it time to move? Do you have some type of plan to travel? Are you ready for an adventure? You're getting through the difficulties of the obstacles that have been in your way, because now, Taurus, you're facing the silence and the secrets and the emotional upheavals and disappointments, and now going to do something about it. So yeah, you have Mars in your 12th house. And Mars is that connection to action, to belief, right? And it's in your 12th house of believing in a higher power. And I feel like if you really put your strength and courage and power into the divine, you really can see things happen for you that you need to change, to destroy, clearing out a cycle and beginning something new. So let's go to the 9th house. That's connection to a higher power, our higher power, to listen to the divine's wisdom, to receive the knowledge through our angels and guides, right? So let's see what that wisdom card is for you, Taurians. What is that card? Let's see what that powerful card is for you. What is the wisdom of your higher power, Taurus? What is that card? There it is. The prison wave, self-sabotage, poverty consciousness. So let's read about this prison wave, number 31. Okay. I'm going to put my glasses on here. When the Taurus, sorry about that. My video stopped and I kept on filming. And so I finished up your reading without realizing that the video had died. So I'm just going to start from where we stopped at, and that was to connect to the prison wave, and we'll talk about the other cards that were already pulled. So the prison wave, let's read about this connection for you. This is all about self-sabotage, poverty consciousness. When the prison wave arrives in his realm as your ally, he comes to remind you of the law of paradoxical intent. Your own self-sabotaging thoughts and hidden beliefs are, in fact, preventing you from your highest good. You might believe that you're doing all you can to manifest your reality, but perhaps you're giving in to thoughts such as the following. I can't do this. I'm unworthy. I'll fail, so I try. I don't deserve this. I'm unlovable. In fact, you're locked in a prison of your own making. That's good news because it means you have the key to let yourself out. This is a sign that you need to spend some time with yourself addressing those beliefs that counter your hard work to get ahead. You can change them if you want to. You don't want to stay in prison, do you? Take inventory of your thoughts. Let yourself out of jail and spend a few minutes outdoors in gratitude. It's time to let the sun shine in. So interesting, because the 12th house, where you have Mars in there for a while, it's connection to prisons. So this may be a time where you really need to meditate and take time to understand what's happening around you. What secrets need to come out? What do you need to speak up about? What needs to be destroyed? And to get yourself out of this prison wave type of energy. Because you also have in the 9th house the wisdom of the Page of Cups, and that's all about connecting through your emotions. With this pencil urchin card, communication, the importance of sharing thoughts and feelings. So the wisdom of your higher power is to say, to open up your emotions, to communicate what you need to allow yourself to be released from prison, if that's what you feel like, and to not self-sabotage. A good thing. So here we go. Let's go into the 10th house. And that is all about your career and destiny, right? And in your 10th house, you will be having a full moon there. Yes, a full moon on August 3rd in Aquarius. And that is the connection to your career and destiny. And you have the 10 of Pentacles in the mouse card in your career card. So there seems to be some stress that has been happening maybe in regards to your career with the mouse card here, right? Some of you have been having, I'm sure, some stressful times in regards to what you do for a living, maybe because of all that is happening out there. So it could be that it's been very stressful. But the 10 of Pentacles is here to really indicate for some of you Taurians to start to really look at your future plans. What are you wanting to establish in your life? What are your goals? Because I feel the 10 of Pentacles is really reaping those rewards and having some type of legacy. So you know, you Taurans are all about being stable, growing, and prospering, taking one step at a time. So I do feel this is about some of you realizing that it's time to make that step, right? To become the emperor here, right? So, you know, I do feel it's important to really think about those choices, because I do feel a lot of you want to destroy something. You really want to have the courage to move forward and begin something on your own, to be the fool, right? To go on an adventure, to make the choices. So it definitely is a month of using your intuition, taking time for meditation to really think about these choices. Use your thoughts and feelings through communication to be able to speak your truth, because one of the cards you received at the end here is the Joan of Arc card, speaking your truth. So I feel things may be a little bit stressful still in your career, but things are moving for you. It looks like there are opportunities coming, advancement opportunities, growth, you know, job opportunities, finding your truth, your voice, and making a decision to maybe start your own business. So yes, the 11th house. What do we have up in the 11th house there? We have the connection to, we have, what do we have in there? Neptune in there. But that's a connection to your friends, your hopes, wishes, and dreams, connections to, you know, the right people through organizations, associations, community, getting out in the world. And you have this King of Swords and the cross. So I feel with the King of Swords here and the cross, there is some type of cross to bear for some of you. There may be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that you're having to understand, to deal with. There's something that you know, you're having to maybe speak up about, and that's why I feel communication, the King of Swords, is really about communicating and speaking the truth. So I feel whatever cross that you have to bear, something that you know you've been holding in, that needs to come out. I feel the King of Swords is giving you that authority, that ability to speak and communicate. And that's why this month, not only do you have the King of Swords, but you have the Emperor. That's some strong energy for you, Taurians, because you are an earth energy and very stable. Not one to, you know, make a fuss too much. And I feel this is the month that you really feel you need to stand your ground and to really speak your truth and be ready for battle, maybe. So something being destroyed, because yes, at the enter you have the Joan of Arc, and the Joan of Arc, and you have Mars in your 12th house, which is all about battle, right? And so I do feel it's really important to understand this connection to the Joan of Arc, and speaking the voice of truth here. So let's connect to this beautiful card, the Keeper of the Light, that you can call upon here, the Joan of Arc. How she go through this month here of destroying things that are no longer needed for you. Joan of Arc was a medieval French peasant girl who was reported to have been visited by Archangel Michael and other saints who gave her information on how she could help Charles VII save France from English domination. She was only a teenager when she went into battle for her country and won a huge victory. She was, however, later captured and burned at the stake. These days, she is a supremely loving guide to all of those who want to stand up against the odds. She also helps many light workers overcome their fear of persecution. You are being encouraged to stay strong. You may feel unrecognized and misunderstood, but that doesn't mean you have to give up on the mission you feel called to fulfill. And that's why the Nine of Wands is about not giving up. It's about your self-worth, knowing that you are worth it. You must follow the will of your soul and exercise your leadership spirit by speaking your truth. And that's why you have the Emperor card and the King of Swords, to speak your truth and be the leader. You may feel as if you're on a battlefield, but this conflict will come to an end as soon as you stop defending yourself. You are not here to prove yourself to others. Instead, approve of yourself. Know that your angels are on your side and that heaven is thanking you for being the honest soul that you are. So what a month of speaking your truth and destroying something unexpected. Just be careful with that Mars energy of, you know, handling the situation in a rational and a grounded way here. But I feel that you will definitely feel strong in your energy this month. And that's why you have these strong connections. Look at this: strength, courage, power, action, authority, communication. And through that, you're going to begin something to release and destroy through your voice of truth. So much love to you. And of course, you are definitely on some type of roll here with calling in your soulmate and connecting to someone that you can have a strong commitment with. So much love to you, Taurus. And until next time, if you ever want a personal reading, please connect with me. All my links are below. And with pure love, through Synergy, Tammy.